Welcome to Week 8 class, Chapter 6 recap. As you read in this chapter, professional ethics is merely an application of an ethical system to a particular set of questions or a specific environmental situation. Therefore, the basis of all professional ethical codes is the same. That is, to be a good professional, one must be a good person. Many of the ethical choices one will make throughout the course of a career are easy. That is to say, no one has to tell a police officer that bribery is wrong or a correctional officer that hitting a shackled and helpless inmate is wrong. When these actions occur, they happen because individuals have chosen to take the path of least resistance, pursue personal interest over organizational values, or have succumbed to emotions such as fear or anger. For the choices that are truly difficult, people of goodwill, using rationality and sensitivity, can apply any ethical system discussed and come up with a moral solution. It may not be one that everyone will agree upon, but it will allow the individual to make the decision public and will allow the person to be satisfied that his or her choice is based on ethics rather than what is good for one's personal happiness, i.e., egoism. Now, the first 5 chapters in this text addressed issues including morality, ethics, justice, and discussed the law in abstract. Chapter 6 focused on criminal justice professionals and how these concepts can be applied to them. Issues faced by the criminal justice professional involve a broad array of ethical questions, and it is important to recognize them for what they are. Further, what people do is sometimes influenced by what they think they know. So criminal justice researchers must also monitor their practices and be careful to avoid letting bias and political or financial pressures influence their research. Lastly, we learned that a law and that policy are set by politicians and administrators, and they must make sure that the rules are objective and that their evaluation of research and information is used to help make moral decisions. Remember, informal policies are always the discretion of the first-line staff. How staff members perform their job determines whether justice is a reality or an illusion. The greatest protection against corruption of power is a belief in a commitment to the democratic process and all it entails. If one desires a career in criminal justice, one must therefore ask these questions. Do I believe in the Constitution? Do I believe in the Bill of Rights? Do I truly believe in the sanctity of natural law? Do I believe in the right of due process? If the individual sees these as impediments, nuisances, or are irrelevant, that person should not be in a position of being a public servant. Now, in this chapter that follows, we will examine in greater detail the issues that criminal justice professionals face. But for now, please continue this week's assignments, and thanks for listening.